Orthodox Kosher Supervision, led by Rabbi Dr. Oren Duvdevani.
This is probably one of the biggest events in the FNF industry that happens in India. This happens every 2 years.
And that year it's about to happen?
Next year.
We should go there.
Definitely.
In which month?
ये है शायद फेब में है मेरे ख्याल से. ये आपके इधर दिल्ली में है ये बात. ये जो वो नया. Oh, you don't have to touch that. Sorry. Yeah, touch this end.
Yeah. This is definitely stronger.
आ रही है.
Right? And this is what goes into your rose or green type के जो blends वगैरह जो होते हैं.
Yeah.
This goes in detergents, in scent sticks.
Yeah.
Both of these actually. You know. So they are blended with different molecules in fixed proportions, and you get your blends.
Everything you have here is only artificial and or
Yes, most of it. We don't usually have naturals.
yeah.
So what we do is we do manufacture certain US natural products, but they cannot qualify as EU natural. Difference being that the origin of certain raw materials, they are natural, but they are of course synthesized.
Yeah.
And then when we process it further, it tends to retain its carbon number. And hence it can qualify as US natural. But then ultimately, these are all synthesized. So we don't really do any extractions or anything of that sort. It's all reactions that we do. This is the old facility. Span. Sir, आपसे एक request है. Plan कर रहा है.
नहीं वो
4 reactors, right? Which we plan to expand further, adding another 6 reactors. This should happen post monsoon. We plan to demolish all of this because this was an old facility. So we plan to demolish most of it and expand the facility. Add 6 more reactors to this and a few new vessels. Very recently we started with some new products, some new molecules, which are of great interest to people like, say, Flavour or Wilkie.
For the you are preparing the and then how you bring it, how you put everything into the reactor.
Alright, so the thing is, what we do is, we do a lot of chemical reactions, right? So for liquids, when we want to charge liquids, right, we have vacuum pumps, right? So you charge it through a vacuum, right? All the liquid just gets sucked up, right? As far as the solids are concerned, we have these manholes which are there at the top, right? And it is manually fed. But then again,
Every raw material manually fed to the reactor.
only the solids.
Only the solid. And the water comes
Yes, the water through the pipes and any other liquid is not. I mean, so what we try to do is not touch
yeah, of course.
to minimize human touch or anything like that.
So you have the liquid tank here.
See the drums, right? We keep the drum here on the main stage, right? And we attach a pipe. So
Yeah.
say I want to charge me top
Yeah.
reactor, right? So we give vacuum to the top reactor, and we turn on the valve and starts to suck in. So we can weigh how much is going in. So don't use MS at all. And even the SS that we use, it is only 316L. We don't use 304. We don't use.
The steel is highly nickel. निकल कंटेंट ज़्यादा रहता है.
नहीं सर, निकल कोटिंग वगैरह तो नहीं.
नहीं स्टील में.
हाँ.
So you tell me that you finished product, liquid or liquid?
The centrifuge, and then we have a small tray. Now you have to understand that the products that we do, these are not mass volume products.
Yeah.
These are, essentially specialty, which go in semi-bulk quantity. And most of the times we already have prior intimation. That say, for example, a customer tells me that say he needs 2 tons particular product. So he gives me a time frame, that okay, I would need this material say September. So it gives us enough time to plan a production. So that is where we do the drying, right? Centrifuge. There's an SS centrifuge with the entire Teflon coating that is there inside. And then we have these spray dryers.
What is the temperature in the reactor, in the dryer?
The dryer is close to around 40, 30, no, not even 40, it's probably around 35 degrees. That's it. The reactors, it depends on the product. It can go as low as 5 degrees or maybe even 3 degrees, and it can go as high as probably around 100 degrees, depending on what product it is. Now, I do understand that we do all those stuff. But what we can do is maximize what we have. So this is all the old structure that we have. All this is
That in your kosher certificate, we specify the name of the product that we certify.
Yes.
If you need to certify a new product, you should apply.
Yes.
You should send all the raw materials
Yes.
and the technical chart.
Yeah.
The
The
product.
PFD,
Yes.
process flow diagram.
Yeah.
I'm the third generation of in line of business actually. So my grandfather, he started out and way back in '68. So this place that we're sitting in right now, right? This is the first factory in the entire of this union territory, right? And all these industrial zones and all of those things that were set up by our family. So, and then for almost 40 odd years, we were working with very closely with Lever, PNG, Henkel, all these guys. We were into fine and specialty chemicals. detergents was something that we formulated for all these guys. And then, but we've been perfumers in a sense since the olden days, generations into perfumery. I don't know if you've heard about this place called Kannauj. It's in North India. So that's where you have all these floral extracts. You extract oils from flowers, rose, and jasmine and all these things. So eventually, we got back again to those roots, and then we started to produce a lot of these aroma molecules, right? So this company, Flavour and Essence Resource, it came into being in 2008. So that is when I sort of branched out from the main family business that we had, and but then it was a very gradual and slow process for me to sort of grow from where I was, because I had no peers, I had to do everything on my own. And so anyways, over the past few years, I think we've grown at a very healthy rate, right? We got in touch very recently with some of the big companies that I was mentioning, like Flavour, Baruchian, and some of the big guys from our industry. And so things are looking up. I teamed up with them.
If you need to export and they need a big kosher agency,
Right.
we can make this match for you.
Oh, is it?
Yes.
Okay.